Welcome back to Channel 5 News at noon. Well, after our foggy start, we still have some fog along the coast, which I'll get to in just a few minutes. But right now, we are actually looking at some rain on the First Warn 5 Doppler network, looking over in Starr County, just over the ranchlands, kind of exiting the valley as we speak. A few isolated showers there, but zooming into Hidalgo County, we have a very, just one lone shower right there, just outside Scissors, moving to the north. So just expect a little bit of light rain if you're just west of Donna or driving along the expressway headed toward Donna over the next few minutes or so. There will be some light rain out there to wet up the roadways, but other than that, really not a whole lot of heavy rain all across the valley. But we still have the dense fog advisory for the coast this afternoon, and it's for coastal Willacy, coastal Cameron County. You can see visibilities out there because of that sea fog are down to a quarter mile, while the rest of the valley is relatively clear at this hour. But it looks like that sea fog is going to hang tight for this afternoon, not really going away and giving much relief to that area. But as we look at the high resolution future track model, we started at noon. They're still dealing with the coastal fog, but this afternoon for the mid and upper valley, don't be surprised if you see a little bit more rain. But again, it's going to be very isolated events. Some may get the rain, some may not. As we head into the overnight hours, the clouds will thicken up. Fog will come back to the forecast, and it'll last through tomorrow morning for your early morning commute. It could get thick, so plan on giving yourself a little bit of extra drive time tomorrow morning. By the afternoon, I think we're going to see a decent amount of sun and clouds throughout the day. I can't rule out maybe a few spotty showers, but it doesn't look to be as active as today, and even today is very isolated. Then tomorrow night, look at that, more fog develops ahead of the next cold front. So the cold front will actually start getting closer and closer early in the day on Thursday. It looks like we'll put that cold front starting to knock on our door right at noon. And with it, notice ahead of that front, we're starting to see a little bit more scattered shower activity. And then behind it, that's where the changes come into play. So what we're looking at is 78 degrees there on Thursday, falling throughout the day to the low 50s. In fact, I've already changed this forecast for Friday, and we'll be back up to the upper 50s. So I've adjusted that. That was the original one that we had this morning, but it does look to be a little bit cooler with that cold air being pushed into the valley courtesy of the stronger north winds. Then we'll have a warm front this weekend. That front will actually bring back the above average temperatures. We're looking at potentially going up to about 12 degrees above average to ring in the new year. So yeah, warm weather comes right back after a very brief cool down. Spotty showers are in the forecast for this weekend, but again, it's not going to be widespread rain. We're looking at maybe just a few spotty showers here and there, so just have your umbrella handy. A quick look at the nation. You'll notice that this dividing line, you see that blue and purple behind the front, and temperatures are in the 30s and 40s across the upper Midwest. And then you look ahead of it, and it's very warm in the 70s and even the 80s in South Florida this afternoon. Zooming back over to the Pacific Northwest, looking at Portland this afternoon, 43 degrees there, 29 degrees right now in Reno, and it's also 22 in Rapid City. So a lot of cold weather across the nation, but it's definitely not here. For the coast, we still have that dense fog advisory through 4 o'clock this afternoon, so keep that in mind. Otherwise, no other advisories will be in play. Now, tonight, 68 your overnight low. I've adjusted that by a couple of degrees. We're back to the mid 80s tomorrow, 70s, and then the upper 50s for Friday as we head into the weekend. Look at that. It rebounds so quickly. We'll be back up to the upper 70s by Saturday, low 80s to ring in the new year and to start the first week of 2017. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast. Alan, back to you.